What is one of the most common misconceptions about bartending as a profession?
A lot of people believe that bartending is not a real job, and that is so far from the truth. Bartending is a very real career. A lot of bartenders make more than six figures. They have benefits. They have paid time off in retirement. Some bar owners will take their staff to Mexico or will take them to Italy. There's so many avenues that you can take bartending right outside of the surface level. You could become a beer expert and get your sister-own certification, or you could become a wine expert and become a sommelier. You could go into flair bartending. There's so many directions to take it, and it really is a true career. It's a necessary piece. Our bartenders are providing a service to the community, and it's something that'll always be here.
As an instructor for bartenders, what are some of the biggest mistakes beginners make when learning to bartend?
Overthinking. Definitely overthinking. This industry is meant to be fun, and I think that when you're doing anything new, there's going to be nerves and you're going to be a little shaky. And that's really what this academy is for, is to create a safe space for you to come in and build that confidence and get all those nerves out so that when you do step behind a bar, you are confident and you know what you're doing. But this really isn't a career that you need to overthink too much. A lot of it's muscle memory, and so if you put in the work and you put in the time to practicing, you're going to get really good at it really fast.
What is your favorite cocktail to make, and do you have any secret tricks on perfecting it?
My favorite cocktail to make is a martini, and that's really because a martini embodies everything that bartending is supposed to be. It's creating a cocktail specific to somebody. It is... Oh, I lost my train of thought on that one. Sorry. Can I start that one over?
Totally.
What did I say before?
What is your favorite cocktail to make, and do you have any secret tricks to perfect it?
Okay. My favorite cocktail to make is a martini, and that is because a martini embodies everything that bartending is at its core. It is a step into craft cocktailing. You are creating a cocktail that is specific to the customer, and usually when you do it right, you've built a relationship and you now have a regular. People like to go where they know that they're going to get a good cocktail. And my advice to that is practicing the script. If you follow the script and you don't assume anything when it comes to a martini, you are going to give the customer exactly what they want.
Can you run us through the martini script?
Great, yeah, for sure. So there's a series of questions that you'll ask when creating a martini. And the very first question you're going to ask is, do they have a preference of gin or vodka? And I always start at top shelf because most people want a top shelf martini. They might want, well, that's fine. We'll just not judge them at all. And then you'll ask them if they would like it up or on the rocks, if they would like it shaken or stirred, how dirty they would like it, how they take their vermouth, and then you'll finally ask them what their garnish is.
Perfect. How do you handle difficult customers or high pressure situations during a busy shift?
Yeah, everybody is very different. Bartenders do wear a lot of hats, and so there's kind of this running joke that bartenders are the neighborhood therapist, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend. We know how to kind of change hats so that way we are meeting our customers where they're at and building those relationships. If there's a difficult customer, especially if maybe they've had too much to drink or if they are starting to be very challenging, unfortunately we'll have to cut off at some point. But it's really important to me that if we get to that point and I do cut you off, I always let you know that you are not cut off forever. You're not kicked out of my space forever. I will always invite you back. I really genuinely care about you and want you to get home safe. And so maybe not tonight, but come back and see me tomorrow and I'll take really good care of you.
What is your advice for someone looking to break into the bartending industry and make a career out of it?
Yeah, my first advice is to come see us over at the Fort Collins Academy of Bartending. Taking our Bartending 101 course is geared towards people wanting to step into the industry for the first time. You do not need our school and you don't need a license to get into the industry, but it can be a really good leg up, and especially with building that confidence. However, really just getting into the space, start somewhere, become a servicist, become a bar back. That's how I started in this industry, was as a bar back. I spent 6 months studying under other bartenders, and ultimately when those bartenders don't come to work or when another shift opens up, you are going to be first in line to step behind the bar. So that's my best advice.
The fun question at the end. You made it. Thank you for doing this again.
Yeah.
If you could only stock 5 ingredients behind your bar, what are they and why?
Assuming that I get the core spirits, vodka, gin, rum, whiskey, and tequila, from there I would ask to have bitters, sugar, lemons, limes, and orange juice. But that's all I would really need to make probably 50 different cocktails.